Hi and welcome to Trendline TV. My name's Ed Miles and I'm going to talk you through some of the features of the RUKKA Argo jacket. As with all RUKKA products, we only use the best materials. This goes down to all the materials we make the jacket out of and all the membranes we use. We exclusively work with Gore-Tex and membrane, and we're the only manufacturer that exclusively uses Gore-Tex. So with the RUKKA Argo jacket, we use a Gore-Tex Pro shell material. That sits right at the top of all the membranes available to the motorcycle market. So in terms of Gore-Tex, we all know that it's winterproof, it's waterproof and it's breathable. Its waterproof level is far exceeds the standards and the norms of CE approval for waterproofing. But why is the Pro shell in the higher end of the RUKKA so much better than anything else that we can see on the market? The Gore-Tex Pro shell allows a few things that the Gore-Tex Performance shell products and the lower end of the Gore-Tex range doesn't. So the Pro shell is a laminate material, essentially. When it rains, the jacket itself doesn't pick up water. There's a bit picked up in the stitching, but not a lot. It gives it a hugely quicker drying time than a standard Performance shell product. So Pro shell jacket, when you're riding down the motorway in the driving rain, it won't soak up any water. The water will drain straight off the jacket. This means when you stop for your lunch, hopefully your jacket will start to dry off considerably and will almost be dry when you put it back on after lunch. If you're riding to work, it will be dry by the afternoon when you get back on the bike in the evening. This has advantages in terms of weight, breathability and obviously comfort. Other advantages of the Pro shell Gore-Tex material are that you can vent it properly. With a standard Performance shell, if you open a vent on the outside of the jacket, the air still has to go through a membrane, which it obviously won't do. So the best way to vent a Pro shell jacket is Gore-Tex bonded zips across here, allow some air into the jacket. People always ask why RUKKA jackets aren't more vented. Vents cause weak points in jackets, and RUKKA, being a road brand, has small vent points allowing the most airflow through without weakening the jacket. So we allow small vent points and the jacket stays strong. Other advantages of Gore-Tex as a membrane are they give you a lifetime warranty with the jacket or the trousers. What that means is that if you have a problem while the jacket's still in good condition, machine washed, tumble dried, kept rigorously maintained, and is in good condition, it should remain waterproof. Obviously, if you have an accident or the jacket's done 400,000 or 500,000 miles, you're not going to get that warranty. It's the life while the jacket is in a good condition, lifetime warranty. As far as I know, it's the only membrane that offers that. Everyone else offers 1, 2, maybe 3 years warranty. The reason for that is that they tend to break down over the first couple of years. They start off waterproof, in 2 years' time, they're not anymore. So that's why we use Gore-Tex Pro shell in the higher end products. In terms of the Argo jacket specifically, it's got a Cordura base material, which is abrasion resistant, made by DuPont, the official Cordura base material. On top of that, on the elbows and shoulders, we had a material called Argo here, and on the back. Argo is a Kevlar weave material. The brief when it was designed was to create a material that was light, waterproof, strong, abrasion resistant. And what Gore have created is a material that does all those things. It's exceptionally lightweight, much lighter than leather, and actually stronger than leather to the same weight. But it's so light that when you have an accident, the Kevlar stops the material breaking apart, and the Cordura is the abrasion-resistant element of the product. How these materials are held together is with RUKKA's anti-rot stitching. As you can see throughout the jacket, every seam is at least double stitched throughout the product. It's very, very rare, if ever, I've seen a stitch fail in terms of a RUKKA product. The manufacturing really is of the highest quality. On the front of the jacket, as you can see, you've got a standard Velcro closure with a park point for your hooks. If it didn't have this park point, the hooks of the Velcro would attack the strap on your helmet and start to make it fluff up and fray and around this part of the jacket. And when you're walking around, it could attach your neck and be quite irritating. Underneath that, we have Gore's lockout closure. We released the lockout closure about 3 or 4 years ago, and since then it's taken off massively. People have got used to the idea, people are now using it in a great number of jackets. Huge pressure onto that with water, won't leak. It's exceptionally easy to do up. If you'd like to see the other video on how to do the lockout closure up, there are many videos available on YouTube, or there's our specific one. Inside the lockout closure, you've got a standard thermal liner with colour-coded zips so you can't put the liner in the wrong way around. Waterproof internal pocket there, and that side as well. So you've got 2 waterproof pockets, one with a phone holder in as well. RUKKA on their standard thermal linings only use a 65 gram lining. The reason for this is, when you put the jacket on, you need to be able to put the right things underneath it to wear it all year. When you're spending this money on a jacket, you need to wear it every single day of the year. This isn't a single season jacket, not just a winter jacket, not just a summer jacket. It's for all year use. So inside they give you a 65 gram thermal lining, and underneath that over the winter period you layer up and layer down depending on what the temperature is. This is obviously removable for the summer period. Once it gets sort of early 20s, you want to take that out and get a bit of airflow through the vents. All RUKKA jackets have a few things in common. The cut of the jacket is always long at the back and short at the front. Many people see this as a limitation of the RUKKA product because they expect the jackets to be longer at the front. There's no need for the jacket to be longer at the front. When you attach the trousers, there's a good 6-inch overlap between the jacket and the trousers, and no water will ingress into the jacket that way. It also means you don't have the excess material at the bottom of the jacket. When you sit on a bike, that excess material rucks up and causes discomfort on the bike. It's cut short at the front, long at the back, so when you're riding the bike, it's in the most comfortable position possible. As I mentioned earlier, vent points on the shoulders here, and we use the standard RUKKA RVP Air Power Armour. Our RUKKA armour is only used in RUKKA products and is the most breathable armour on the market. It's CE approved and hits all the norms for this year, which include a wet test, a dry test, and a hot and a cold test. So it hits all those standards, both the mandatory ones and the voluntary ones. Of course, with all RUKKA jackets, you get your 5-year warranty with a loan jacket service from the UK supplier. Thank you very much for watching this video.